3, 2, 1.
Oh God, that's twice in a week. Hanging deep, hanging on to one goal, to draws, whatever it may be. And yeah, you do respect Arsenal, but we've lost 5 points there in this week simply by just not going for the kill. The only time that we were a threat to Arsenal, the only time we felt comfortable in that game was when we were going forward. Arsenal were petrified. I mean, Rashford was terrorising that defence today. Why we can't play on the front foot, it's beyond me. We got the goal, we sat back, we conceded again, we're back in the game. Go for it, go for the kill, go while it's hot. That's what I would, every time I would do that. We should have done it against Crystal Palace. We didn't, it cost us 2 points. We should have done it today. It would have at least got us a draw there today, because in the end, we were basically camped in our 18-yard box and we could not get out. We had no out ball, and in the end, we got punished. It was coming, you could see it was coming, and you have to say Arsenal deserved the win. They did deserve the win. There's nothing much more you can do except defend, and when you're defending deep like that, you're always going to have a problem. The chances are going to keep coming, and inevitably law of averages is going to catch up with you and you'll get punished. We got punished, and unfortunately that's that. Arsenal take the win. That pretty much makes it a 2-horse race in the title for me. I think now I don't see us getting back into that now. I mean, you never know, with City playing Arsenal twice coming up, we could actually get back in there, but we was that close there today and just solidifying our place in the title race, because a draw today would have been that. It would have been with Arsenal playing City coming up in them games, but it's just put us back down. I mean, I'm not going to be 100% negative on this. The positives are we were competing with Arsenal for 75 minutes easily there. It was a great game of football to watch. Both teams attacking prowess. We had players back there, we were battling. We're more than a match for Arsenal, and we showed how to beat Arsenal. I mean, we've scored 5 goals against Arsenal this season. I think that's nearly half of what they've conceded all season. And that says everything. There is a blueprint for beating Arsenal. Today, we just fell off the script a little bit from how we would normally play against them. Why were we so soft in defence against their wingers? Wan-Bissaka got to grips with Martinelli in the second half, yes, but Luke Shaw just laid out the red carpet for Saka every time going into the box. Dicing with death every single time. Where was the Luke Shaw from the first half that got Arteta yellow carded? Right up him, straight to him, don't give him the chance to get into that box. Because Shaw was being forced back and back. In the end, we ended up bringing Fred on to help Luke Shaw with Saka, who was man of the match for Arsenal by a country mile. But there are ways to handle it. You don't let him be dangerous. How we can see the shot from 30 yards like that, I do not know. I have to go in on De Gea today. There was several times. Yes, he made that save that kept us in it when it was 2-2. That's the only thing he did right for me today. He was tentative. There were moments in the box when he was in his 6-yard box, we're waiting for defenders to tackle. You come out and you clear out. You take the pressure off the defence. You actually hold on to the ball and calm things down. He does none of that for us. One of the best shot stoppers in the world. When shots keep coming in and coming in and coming in because you're not quashing their threat. You're not stopping the attacks. You're not taking sting out of it. The shots are going to catch up with you, like I said, and one will go in. You can't save everything. Stop the shots in the first place. Stop them having shots. Organise that defence. Come out and command your 18-yard box. I mean, I'm angry, but I'm not. I understand the position we're in and where we've come from the start of the season. One game too many. Yes, I knew this was a tough run of games. Really, you've got to say Wednesday was the mistake, because this result tonight, you probably would have accepted it. If Arsenal beat anyone 3-2 at the Emirates in the form they're on, you're going to go, you give it a go, well done. Everyone would accept that. City would accept that. Any team in the world would accept that here right now. It's Wednesday night against Crystal Palace, and the way we sat back, and then we sat back again there today, and it cost us. We're too defensive. We haven't got enough forwards in the team that can impact the game. Marcus Rashford can't do it on his own. Weghorst and Anthony offer you absolutely nothing going forward. Weghorst's link-up play superb, but we need goals as well. We can't rely on Rashford to score every single goal. The man is carrying the forward line again. 17 goals this season. His goal was outstanding. If that doesn't get goal of the month, I don't know what is going on in this game. He sent Partey for a hot dog, then he sent him back to the toilet to pick him up an ice cream on the way back to his seat. He absolutely battered that defence all game. We couldn't get it to him in the second half. Why? Because we're too deep. Sitting back, trying to defend what we've got, and I understand that to a certain extent. But the only time that we look solid is when we're attacking Arsenal. That high press was working. We were getting there. Yeah, they dissected it a couple of times, but there were times in there where United were dangerous. If you keep on at it and you keep that high line, then you start to make them nervous that they're not going to always get through. They become a bit more tentative and the game opens up completely for us. Then you're in the game, then you get hold of the ball more because they're not marauding forward. They marauded forward simply because we had 11 men in our 18-yard box. They had all the time in the world to start attack after attack after attack. Ten Hag can take a little bit of the blame for the tactics in that, yes, but the mentality of the players on the pitch, you have to work and have to think positively and mentally stronger to go forward. Keep the high line. I say that with De Gea, I say that, I tell him push the defenders out. Martinez and Varane, push your line out. Push it out more, sure. We've been dominating all season defence, we've been superb. Then we've conceded 4 goals in the last 2 games through doing, like I said then, deep. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, where was you on that first goal? Mental block. I don't know what happened there. Individual error cost us in that game, really, I think. That's what it was. Caught on the ball, giving the corner away, indecisiveness, and then how you let Nketiah come in behind you there. He's 5 yards and got a run on you. You've got to see that run coming, and that cost us there because that just got the momentum up and that gave Arsenal that equaliser. And you know what? They didn't look threatening to us. You looked at the stats, the goals, the attempts. We were on top. Yeah, they were having many attempts, but they were nowhere near. De Gea didn't have a save to make. The only thing he did was pick the ball out the back of the net. And that was down to us and how we played. It was as simple as that. We let that game get away from us when we were in control of it, I thought. Arsenal were the better team in the end because they were the ones pushing on. I understand that. But we still had an element of control. We just relinquished it when we scored the goal. We needed to go forward more. We needed to actually push the ball further out, push the team out, push the team further up the pitch. We didn't. And then we stopped pressing with that, and that cost us because we just sat back and that was it. It was game over. Unfortunately, another injury time goal that's cost us points. 5 points that's cost us in a week. Injury time, indecisiveness, in defence. That is exactly why we are where we are now. We're in the top 4. We're still solid. We've still got to take the positives from this. We're competing with the big teams. We are competing with everybody we're playing. You know what? If you'd have said 3 points from City and Arsenal, probably would have taken it when it came about. I'll go back to it. Crystal Palace is hurting so much right now. It's not here today. This can happen to any team. Palace really, really did kick us in the arse and put so much pressure on today. That's where we made the mistake. It wasn't here today as much in terms of the bigger picture, but it was the same ethos that cost us. That's sitting back and not being positive. Guys, let me know what you think. Drop your like, hit the comment section. Let me know how that went down for you. Do you agree with what I'm saying? Put your comments in. Subscribe to the United Stand. We will be back at weekend. FA Cup comes back and we move on again, game after game. Cheers for watching, everybody.